Hey everyone, I'm Sogand, I'm a character designer. Today I'm going to show you how I built my portfolio and how you can build yours too. This is the portfolio that helped me land freelance jobs, connect with clients, and share my characters with the world. But when I first started, I had no idea where to begin. I had tons of work, but no clear way to show them. But then came the big question: where do I even start? Alright, so before I even started putting my portfolio together, I had to ask myself a few important questions. First, who is this portfolio for? Like, is it for a studio or a client? Then, what kind of characters do I actually want to design? What skills do I want to show off? How can I show variety and storytelling through my work? And is my layout clean and easy to follow? Once I had those answers, I started doing some research. As illustrators, we have all made so much art over the years. It can feel super overwhelming trying to pick your best work for a portfolio. But eventually, I picked 3 projects that felt really strong and truly represented me. The projects that I choose: the Little Artist Project, an idea that lived in my head for years and finally made it to paper. The Witches Academy, a fun little world about 4 best friends, each with their own unique look and personality. And The Red Road, a deeper, more personal story that I worked on during my university project. So, what should actually go into a character design portfolio? If you are focusing on characters, there are a few key pages you definitely don't want to miss. First one, lineup page. Put your R characters side by side, show their shapes, height difference, and introduce them to your audience. Next, character development. Let people see how you build a character, starting from those rough and messy sketches all the way to a final design. Then character poses. Show movements, gestures, basically show your characters in action. And after that, concept design. This is one of my favorite parts. It's where you add mood, colors, and a little storytelling details in your illustration. This could be a finished piece or even a side-by-side with the original sketch. Then you will need a turnaround, a clean front, side, and back view so people can see your character from every angle. And next, face expressions. Facial expressions really bring a character to life. Plus, they show off your ability to draw emotions, which is such an important skill. And finally, character exploration. This is where you show what your character is actually doing in their story. Include sketches, thumbnails, and a little moment that really brings out their personality. Alright, now it's time to put everything in one place. This is where all your work, lineups, poses, expressions, full illustrations comes together to create a real portfolio. I kept mine short and simple, around 20 to 21 pages, but don't worry, you can totally do less if that suits you better. To keep things organized, I used color coding for each project. Pink for Little Artist, purple for Witches Academy, and the red for The Red Road. Then it's time to make a quick thumbnail plan. It's just a rough sketch to show where each page will go, like what pages goes first, where the big illustrations are, where to put the turnarounds and sketches. It doesn't have to look perfect, just something to help you see how it all fits together. Alright, so for little artists, which I marked in pink, I start with a lineup page of the main characters, just showing them all side by side. Then I move into a character design page, introducing DaVinci. And after that, I show some character poses. Like picking one of the characters and drawing them in a different poses. And next up, face expressions. I picked Van Gogh for this, just showing her face in different emotions. And then it's time to really grab attention. I add a strong full illustrations or a concept piece. This is where you want to show your best work. The stuff that really makes people stop and look. And after that, there is a character development page. For me, I added Salvador Dali, showing him in different poses, doing different activities. And then it's Farida's turn. I show her a little bit in the story, plus her face expressions and how her character develops. And finally, one more strong illustrations to end this project. I made a piece about Van Gogh and the Starry Night. It just felt like the perfect way to wrap it all up. Alright, now moving on to the Witches Academy, the Purple Project. I kick it off with a really strong full illustration, something that instantly shows what I can do as an illustrator. And then a lineup of the 4 witches, showing different body types and different personalities. And after that, I introduced the shy character, some sketches plus a little color piece to bring her to life. And I will do same thing for her best friend, the confident one, sketches and a finished color illustration. And then I add a big concept piece full of storytelling elements, really showing the world they lived in. And next, I introduce the selfish character. And this time I include a turnaround, showing her from every angle. I also added a page with her face expressions and a little mini illustration just to show even more personality. And then finally ending this project with a kind character, sketches, expressions, and all the whole vibe that she has. Finally, we have the red road, which was my final university project. This one starts with a bold full-page illustration, something really eye-catching. Since it's a solo character story, I didn't do a lineup. Instead, the next page is a breakdown. The body shapes, the face details, that kind of stuff. And then I add a character exploration page, like thumbnail sketches and a small illustration showing a little of their world. And to end it all, I added 2 strong pages. One is a collage of 3 of my best pieces together, and the other is a final full-page illustrations, just wrapping the whole thing up on a strong note. Okay, once you have picked your pages, it's layout time. I used Photoshop for mine, but you can use Canva, InDesign, whatever you are comfortable with. Just keep the layout clean and easy to follow. Let your art shine. Okay, the final touches. Before you export your portfolio, don't forget the little things. Add your name and email. Label your pages clearly. Then save it as a PDF or even turn it into a simple website, like I did. If you are working on your portfolio right now, take your time, make it honest, make it you, and if you need the feedback, I do portfolio review on my Patreon. You can join a group session, send in your work, and I'll go through it with you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really hope this helped you feel a little more confident and excited about building your own portfolio. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more art tips and behind the scenes stuff. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks again for watching and let's build something awesome together. See you in the next one. Bye!